بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال قد وقع عليكم من ربكم رجس وغضب أتجادلونني في أسماء سميتموها أنتم وآباؤكم ما نزل الله بها من سلطان فانتظروا إني معكم من المنتظرين صدق الله مولانا العظيم. Hud alayhi salatu wassalam, he said to his people of Ad, when they responded in a very negative and rejecting manner, in an arguing manner. So Hud alayhi salatu wassalam said to his people that certainly punishment and adab and anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had come down onto you. Certainly adab and anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from your Rabb, it has come down to you. Are you arguing with me into those names which you have named yourself and your forefathers, and they are such that on those names Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had not sent any proof, any evidence, any argument, any dalil. So now you wait, and with you I will be waiting. One ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that Hud alayhi salatu wasalam, they called him that you are foolish, and they called him that you are deviated. And he spoke to them that you are not accepting me because I am one of you. And then he reminded that, remember, favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala after the people of Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam. Allah chose you. Allah made you his deputies. And people of Ad, they used to be big built. Their figures used to be very big. So he said to them that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in your feature, Allah did increase you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you big structure, big build. If you remember these favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you will become successful. So they used to call him foolish. And again they said that you came to us and you are demanding from us that we should worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, and we leave all our gods whom we used to worship. And you are warning us that if you keep worshipping gods and if you don't come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then there will be adab. So they said to him that bring that adab, bring it down if you are truthful. So now Hud alayhi salatu wassalam said to them that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's azab, it is from your Rabb, it has come down, and his anger also had come down. You are arguing with me into those names which you have named yourself and your forefathers, and they are such that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had not sent any evidence, any proof, any dalil onto them. What they used to do, they used to have different gods. This is the god of rain. This is the god of risk. This is the gods of children. Like that, they have named many idols. That this idol provide you rain. This idol provide you children. This idol provide you life. this idol, provide you this, that. That's how different gods they had named. So Hud alayhi salatu wasalam is saying to them that all these names and all these gods, you are naming yourself, or your forefather had named them. And they are such names and gods that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had not sent any evidence onto that. And you are arguing with me about it? So Hud alayhi salatu wasalam said, فَانْتَظِرُوا إِنِّي وَعَكُمْ مِنَ الْمُنْتَظِرِينَ. That adab is about to come down now. And anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is about to come down. So you wait and I will be waiting. You wait and I will be waiting. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from His anger and from adab. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from shirk. That whatever is the attribute of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, no one can give rizq beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No one can give children beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No one can send rain beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us that we commit shirk about Himself, about His names. This is the shirk fil asma. This is the shirk fil asma. We believe into tawheedul asma'i was sifat, that we have firmness into our tawheed when it comes to the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have firmness into our tawheed when it comes to the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, qualities of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So qualities of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot be given it to anybody else. If you give it to anybody else, or qualities of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you connect it to anybody else, then you are committing shirk into the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you give Allah's name to some false gods, then you are committing shirk into the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Oh Allah, protect us and our progeny till the day of Qiyamah on your personal tawheed, onto the tawheed-e-dhat, tawheed of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and onto the tawheedul asma, onto the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and tawheed of Allah's name, and onto the tawheedul sifat, onto the sifat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and onto the tawheed of the sifat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are entering in a very, very deceptive error, very deceptive age, where wrong will be seen as right, and right will be seen as wrong. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us such vision that we recognize that this is falsehood. No matter how attractive it appears, but oh Allah, give us, Abu Zar radiyallahu ta'ala, he used to say that I will be very close to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam on the day of Qiyamah and into the Jannah. He used to say that I will be very close to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam on the day of Qiyamah, on the day of judgment, on the day of resurrection, into the Jannah. I will be very close. And he used to say that not for nothing. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us iman like Abu Dhar, iman like Sahaba. He used to say that I am saying this because Nabi Sassam used to say that when I left and the situation and the condition and the sifat and the amal and the yaqeen and everything, the way it was, whoever will remain intact onto all of that, the day I left, he will be closest to me. He will be closest to me. Abu Zar radiyallahu ta'ala. And Abu Zar radiyallahu ta'ala used to say, that's why Abu Zar radiyallahu ta'ala was alone, because he was the campaigner of all these qualities. He was the campaigner. And according to Sahaba's, what you call stance, it was also not wrong. But Abu Zar radiyallahu ta'ala was very strict, very strict. So he used to say that all of you maybe, there some changes came into you, but only myself. The way we were into the time of Nabi Sassam, and on the amal and condition and yaqeen and sifat, Nabi Sassam left, I remain as it is. I remain as it is. So that's why I will be closest on the day of Qiyamah to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, people People are changing. We fear robotic Islam. We fear digital Islam. We fear modern Islam. Modern Islam. It is coming with force day by day. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us alive and give us our death unto the Islam of Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, to us and our progeny till the day of Qiyamah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya awwal al-awwaleen, Ya akhir al-akhirin, Ya rahim al-masakin, Ya dhal quwwati al-mateen, Ya dhal manni fala yumannu alayk, Ya dhal tawul, Ya dhal jalali wal ikram. La ilaha illa ant, زهر اللاجئين وجار المستجيرين ومأمن الخائفين يا مأمن الخائفين إن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب أشقياء فامح عنا اسم الشقاء فامح عنا اسم الشقاء وإن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب مقطرا علينا أرزاقنا فامح تخطير رزقنا وحرمان رزقنا واكتبنا وأثبتنا عندك سعداء ووفقنا الخير فإنك تقول في كتابك يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده الكتاب يا من عنده الكتاب. اللهم إنا نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فتوفنا غير مفتونين فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فاقبضنا غير مفتونين غير خزايا ولا ندامة ولا مفتونين. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم ربنا توفنا مسلما وألحقنا بالصالحين. اللهم ثبتنا على الإيمان وأمتنا على الإيمان واهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين. اللهم أحسن عاقبتنا في الأمور كلها وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب القبر وعذاب الآخرة. اللهم واقية كواقية الوليد. اللهم خذ بناصيتنا إلى البر والتقوى. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا وحبيبنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه